Extra time.
Well, as far as I see it, it's on expected lines. The 13 or 12, 13, they, I think, picked themselves. Wasn't surprised, as I've mentioned before on various platforms. It's the number 14 and 15 that is up for grabs, your third opener or your fourth seamer. And I think that was pretty evident with this selection as well. I mean, like I said, 12, 13, they picked themselves. Is the 14th and the 15th member for the World Cup, which I think the slots are still wide open. Well, as far as Vijay Shankar is concerned, I don't think he's a competition for Khalil or Jadeja for that matter. I think Vijay Shankar is someone who's a batsman who can give you a couple of overs. Jadeja is an out-and-out all-rounder as far as I see it, a spin bowling all-rounder. And Khalil is a seamer. So I think it's not a competition. And I think Vijay Shankar, for me, the way he batted in New Zealand, I think he can be picked. And especially when you're looking at number 6 batsmen and your 6th bowling option, I think he fits in along with Kedar Jadhav, who would be your 6th bowling option along with a batsman but a spinner. On the same lines, you have someone like Vijay Shankar, who will be your top 6 batsman, somebody who can bowl, your 6th bowling option but a seamer. So I think that's more of a comparison that I would make, not with Khalil or Jadeja for that matter. Pant ahead of DK in the Australia series, I'm not too surprised because, as I've mentioned before, there is a chance that Pant might get in. If Pant gets in, obviously DK might have to make way for him, Dinesh Karthik. So I think it was on expected lines because Dinesh Karthik, we all know. I mean, he made his debut in 2004, so we all know him for the last 15 years. But Rishabh is someone who still is a little unknown commodity as far as ODIs are concerned. So I'm sure the selectors, the team management would want to see Rishabh Pant, what he can do in ODIs before they pick the squad for the World Cup. So I think from that perspective, it's not a bad idea to have a look at Rishabh Pant, a left-hander in the middle order, and we all know his abilities. But is he ready for the ODIs and especially for the World Cup? Well, we'll figure that out. Last 2 games that he's played for India A against the English Lions, he's got 80s in both the games. And yes, last 12 odd months, maybe 18 months roughly, he's had a very forgettable time with the red ball in Test match cricket. But during the same period, his performances in white ball cricket hasn't been that bad. So if you can differentiate between red ball cricket and white ball cricket, which is essential now, I think you'll figure out that Rahul has done all right in white ball cricket. And as a third opener, yes, his name does come up. And the fact that he scored some runs against India A, against the England A, I think it's again another opportunity for him. I'm sure he's going to play a few games versus the Australians. And if he can score runs, then I'm sure he will be considered. I'm sure he's already been considered. But for me, it's not a bad call because, like I said, we've got to start differentiating between white ball cricket and red ball cricket.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Xtra Time.